Subscribe now.
This is the Big and Lazy Podcast. Give us something good to eat. Give us something good to watch.
Big and Lazy.
This is the Big and Lazy Podcast. I'm Big, I'm B-Fines. I'm back with a familiar face. Anna B, welcome back to the set. I got your name right. I'm terrible with names. I'm in my gut, but that ain't my name. Nigga. Well, first, if you go back and look at our old episodes, I butchered the name a little bit, and she corrected me. How you been?
I'm blessed.
That's what's up.
How you been?
Just working, staying out the way. Keeping my head down, being consistent.
I feel you.
One of the hardest working women in the city. How's it been since the last time I seen you?
A journey. Had some good, had a lot of bad, but the good definitely outweighed the bad.
I definitely.
And just seeing what God got in store for me. Just being patient, really. I feel like when I was trying to rush everything and trying to make everything look a certain way, it was just it was too much, So just trying to let stuff flow this time.
To give our audience a little backdrop, so how long have you been doing music? How long have you been an artist?
I've been doing music for about 5 years, but I've been an artist full time for the last 2.5 years.
Okay. So
I really wasn't taking music serious at first.
Really?
No.
So what was that What was that moment where you started taking it serious? You buckled down and realized you had something?
So I was working with someone. They asked me to make a song in 2 days. They was like, I need you to make a song today and I need you to perform it the next day. And he was saying he was gonna have some record label people there and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So long story short, went to the studio, got the beat made the song. That's how On the Floor was made.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, that man that was trying to do that, he's a good dude. But it didn't align, so we just kept moving forward.
Correct.
And
Mm-hmm.
and we just dropped the song. Actually, to be honest, we planned on dropping the song, and while we was playing the song and we was in those meetings and stuff like that with dude, shout out EB, shout out Empty Beats. He heard the song and the rest is history. He put it on the radio. And
so that's not your first song you ever recorded?
That was my first song I've ever put on all platforms.
Mm-hmm.
That was a registered song.
Oh, okay.
But my first song I've ever recorded, I was in high school. Tay Beats recorded me. I recorded a lot of songs my first session.
Mm-hmm.
I probably had 2 hours, but I did 7 songs, because I already had them written in my notebook. So it was pretty easy once he taught me how to punch in and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's what's up. So what are some of the highs of being? You said since you started taking music serious, and what are some of the lows?
The highs is doing the things that people think are how can I say it? I don't know. I feel like being an artist, I've done things that people think are are not capable. They're that's not true. You can't do that, or that's not gonna happen that fast, or this, and this. But it's no. In the entertainment business, you see a lot of stuff happen fast, and it's if you're not paying attention, it's gonna be
Right.
So, that's one thing. Low. Just I wouldn't say it's really a low. I say it's a lesson. Not expecting friends and family to be you. Always reciprocate everything that you give, because then once you have a certain expectation for a person, it's you only left to get left down. Because if they're not already doing that, you shouldn't even be expecting them to be doing it.
Yeah, because I still got beef with some of my family. My sister, she orders all type of clothes and hairstyle, but she still ain't bought no Big and Lazy merch. So I give her a little crap. I'm like, you get packages sent here every day, but where's the Big and Lazy? So how did you describe what's the importance of building a team, being a supportive, with the same goal and the same mindset?
I feel like the most important thing about building a team is letting it come together on its own. This is just from my experience. I've tried to put people, I try to put people in positions to be a part of a team, and just certain stuff didn't align, so we had nice runs. Right. We learned a lot of stuff from each other, but like I said, just letting the team choose itself. Don't try to be no puzzle maker, Right. Because certain stuff just don't fit. It don't fit if the hairstylist, the videographer, the song engineer, and the producer, even the stylist, don't have the same goal as make her the star. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna work because you don't want nobody feeling like they overworked. They not appreciated or right. Just different stuff. Because it's okay to be behind the scenes, like. It's okay to be the bench player on a star team. You know what I mean? I feel like being behind the scenes is one of the most important, people that's on the team, because it's even say if the behind the scene, the behind the scene person is not actually the videographer and all those things that I just named, the person is just with me all the time. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even say my assistant, but just shout out Smiley, the GOAT. That's my girl. We done drove out of town with each other. We done had to pull over on the side of the road, go to sleep real quick. Talking about Smiley with the dreads? Yes. Oh, okay. No, she's not tall. Uh-huh. She's my size. No, the one I'm talking about is 6'3". Nah, she's not 6'3". Smiley the GOAT. Uh-huh. Her man, we done did a lot. We done been through a lot. She done been to almost all of my video shoots, my photo shoots, interviews. If she's in Mexico right now, if she went to Mexico, she'll be right there. Mm-hmm. So, why do y'all click so tight? What is it that y'all vibe so well together in the energy? What would you say it is? I don't know. God sent her to me. She's my soulmate. We actually met during Little League, cheerleading. Mm-hmm. We did cheerleading with each other. And then we went to All-Star cheerleading. All-Star cheerleading is more of a little bit more experienced cheerleading. It's Bring It On. Yeah. It's like that. Oh, okay. We did that for 10 years with each other. I know you cheerlead. So it's that person she was my stunt. She was one of my main stunt people too. So it's she threw me in the air for 10 years. So you was the top of the pyramid? Yeah, I trust her. Yes, I trust her. So how long? I didn't know you was a cheerleader. So how long was you successful with that? Was you did you win titles and? Yes, shout out Equinox All Stars. They're located on Dixie Highway right now. Shout out to Shalice Tribute, one of the best coaches in the world. Just taught us so much about womanhood, being close with your sisters, the teammates, and then just always showing up for yourself and realizing how when you show up, how much it helps the team, like you said. Mm-hmm. So yeah. You ever see yourself going back being a coach? Definitely. If I wanted to have a cheerleading team, yeah. But right now, I'm not thinking about cheerleading. I feel one thing that I would love to invest in is my clothes, my clothing brand, and something with animals, an animal sanctuary or something. That's what's up. For wild animals. I love animals. Yes. I want a zoo. It's not gonna look like a zoo, but it's gonna look like a zoo. Mm-hmm. But it's I don't plan on keeping them for forever. I say 4 to 5 years max if needed. But and release them back into the wild. But it's just only hurt animals or abandoned, right. Animals, stuff like that. So did you ever? It's closed down now. But did you ever make it to the Zoo Alive over in Southern Indiana? No, I don't really go to Indiana. You don't? A lot of people don't mess with their bridge, but serious people. Oh, you in Indiana right now, brother? It ain't the great beyond, but over there you can own tigers and lions and shit like that. What? Yeah, and he had he's on Netflix? No, not him, not Tiger King. But he was the Tiger King of Southern Indiana, and he had it where you can go pet the baby tigers and stuff like that. But they just recently raided and took all his animals and stuff. Oh, you didn't? Okay. Yeah. You didn't seen this before. You didn't been here before. They got this real fancy in here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got y'all. Oh, yeah, we do our thing. Hey, shout out Big and Lizzy Podcast. Mm-hmm. They doing their thing. Appreciate that. So
Where do you see August 16, 2023 was the first time you came to the Big and Lazy. So what has changed about your music since then?
What has changed about my music since then? I feel like what I've been talking about. I was a different person.
Mm-hmm.
I was a different person. Like then, I definitely grew, just as a woman. My mindset, um, sources of income, friend groups, stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot can change in 2 years, man.
Yeah.
A lot can change in 2 years.
Definitely, especially whenever, like I said, in the entertainment industry, you get exposed to a lot of different stuff. So yeah, it's like, okay, what do you want to be before people think that you something else?
What you mean by that?
I feel like when it comes to just being an artist in general, or just being a creator personality, some people they get stuck in being a certain persona that's not really them, and sometimes it drives them crazy, or it has them dealing with certain consequences that they just really don't want to deal with or can't deal with.
Right.
But it's like, you put it on yourself because, like, you put this image out or you put this message out and you have such an influence and you know that. So it's just like you got to be careful what you say whenever you know how powerful your tongue is.
Right.
So
So describe that moment when you like somebody recognized you out in public and like you realize that you like, damn, I got something going like that made you feel like, that they might have been playing your music. They like, oh man, you on to be from, describe that. You silly.
I mean, shit. Look, I didn't cuss. Can we cuss?
Yeah,
we can cuss. Okay.
Yeah, you can cuss, right?
Look, they got a little fancy. I told you they got a little fancy.
Fancy.
I be doing photo shoots like out in the street. People be beeping their horns and stuff like that. So, but one day I had a show actually in Indiana, and my dad was there with me, and my daddy just be paying attention, and he was like, "Who's this dude?" You feel me? Because he seen I was interacting with a lot of people at the show, but that one person I was not interacting with, but he seen that he was always close, and he was just paying attention, and so I'm like, I don't know who he is, so. It was a way that my daddy was approaching him, but he was approaching us. It was like just already boom.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he introduced himself. He was an A&R. Basically, it's like somebody just, seen, like, wanted to know what was going on with me. Like, how was my stage presence? How was, what was the vibes like in person? And they told him to come to the city to come to the show. And it was one thing that I was like, oh, that happened in front of my dad. So I was like, okay, period. So, because I didn't know him. Right. I didn't know he was even there. I was like, oh. Yeah, he was like, yeah, we've been watching. He was like, I went to this show, I went to that show. And when I thought about it, I'm like, I did see you there, I was like, okay, that was cool.
You didn't open up and perform with a lot of big artists. Like, what was your favorite show you've done so far in your career?
My favorite show that I've opened up for.
Cause you opened up for Sexy Red, didn't you?
I was on stage though. They had everybody at that show. But no, I didn't perform at that. I performed for a lot of people. I don't know. I had a lot of good experiences. But my favorite, I can say the Cupcake, Mercury Ballroom. It was a really different crowd, but they loved me. Like, they loved me. So, yeah, that.
Oh, that's what's up. You was it Sukiana up in Indianapolis? It was somebody.
Not that you said her name right now.
Well, who was that? You performed, opened up for her. How was that?
I love Sukiana. She's her show was lit too. Like it was a nice crowd. Shout out to Straight Freak. I went out there to Indianapolis, turned the stage up. That week I was just out that month I was just out there every weekend. Like every weekend I had a show out there. Like, shout out to Freak.
That's what's up. So you wear many hats. So what is your favorite part about being an artist? Is the recording, writing, collaborating? What was your
learning? That'll be my favorite thing about being an artist. Just learning.
Like what is the same? Like learning, like what?
You learn a lot. Like I don't even. This is really a lot of game right here, but
free game.
How powerful music is. How it can create love or start a war. and people don't really even know how powerful like that saying is. Like all the way based on like what you learned in school about like vibrations, music frequencies and stuff like that. Like in the 90s and the 2000s, the radio was on a whole different type of music frequency. So the world was on a lot of different type of time, and they was getting money, having kids. That was it. Looking good. Now everything's a little bit more chaotic, but when you look at the frequency on the radio, it's chaotic.
Yeah, I talked to a brain doctor about a month ago, and she said you can actually heal your body through frequencies.
Yeah, I be listening to frequencies when I like go to sleep, or like if my body's sore, I'll listen to that when I'm doing my yoga or I'm laying down, just little stuff like that. It's like you go to a Travis Scott or a Lil Pump concert, they mosh pitting, they turned up. You go to a Janae concert, they in that bitch ready to cry. they in her rocking side to side. It's the whole powerful. It's how music is. When you listen to that one song and it just makes you cry all the time. You hear church music, certain tempos and strings and stuff they use. All of it's to pull certain emotions out. When you when you watch a movie, you know when something's about to happen.
Right.
Why? Because of the music.
Right. So, do you think like drill music has a lot to affect with, young guys with the, with the YNs, and you think that's have a negative impact on the culture?
I feel like drill music is music. Like before drill music, people was drilling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Like it's just now they talking about it a little bit more. They just a little bit more bold. They don't care about getting caught.
Cause I seen a TikTok and they said people was doing back in the 70s, they was doing drills to the Ozzy Brothers and Temptations.
Stiff strength.
So out of all the people you collaborated with, who was your favorite? Some of your favorite people working with artists.
You making me about to spill the beans on my upcoming features.
Okay, you ain't gotta. I don't want you to give mess your stuff.
Shout out to Safino. Live Your Life. We just dropped a song featuring me on it. I'm trying to think. I got some songs coming. I don't.
You don't want to announce it too much.
I don't say too much.
That's what's up. Okay, so you were one of the original Big and Lazy guests. What is some of your?
Oh my God, I'm honored.
Yeah, you was one of don't lie, you was the second female. I know you was in the top 10, top 11. Great. You was the second female. So what are some of your favorite moments? One of your favorite moments of the podcast? Because you was with us from day one when we was thugging it out in my homegirl's apartment. Get serious with the silver cloth.
Trying to be funny. I mean, I love this setup. I love this vibe in her. But that one right there, it was different.
It wasn't it? Yeah, it was different, man. That was just
something about that, that gritty shit. I don't know. I just love it. I don't know. It just felt like home too. It felt like we was literally at home at the table with your cousins, popping it, talking. So
I remember one time she froze some fish and cooked some spaghetti, and it was a good time, man. Shout out to my homegirl Tara Cheatham. So I seen that you making a move down to Atlanta. I see you down there quite often, handling your business. So why the big move to Atlanta? Are you excited about it?
Just feel like why not? I'm young. I got the support. I've been stacking my money up. I've been working hard. I've been networking. Why not?
Right. So have you feel that you reached your pinnacle in Louisville? Like you didn't got as big as you gotta, you're gonna get in Louisville, and you gotta grow,
I mean, it's a lot of different levels of being big in the city in Louisville, because it's like going all the way back, to the old rappers in the city. You can be like Her Season. You got a key to the city. You got a weekend.
Right.
Or you can,
weekend, don't you?
Yeah, it's like, you feel me? Or you can be on somehow Static, and Jack got the Static's Louisville, stuff like that. But I want all of those. I want the key to the city. So Her Season, just go ahead and pass it down to a real one. And yes, we're working on that Honest Louisville.
Okay. Talking about the big billboard on the side. Okay. That's your ultimate one of your goals?
Yeah. Yeah, but I definitely do think I've definitely reach my points here. Only place I haven't really performed is the Palace and the Yum Center.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet.
So what's the biggest stage that you ever rocked? Like, what's the biggest? The best show that you...
Headliners was, I mean, not headline. I definitely performed at Headliners and it was sold out. But I feel like Mercury Ballroom. You think Mercury Ballroom is bigger than Headliners?
Headliners. I ain't been in Headliners in a long time.
Headliners was
Mercury Ballroom kind of small though.
Mercury Ballroom got the whole balcony where you can sit down and stuff.
It is like, balcony, yeah.
It's like probably 200 or 300 seats up there.
So where's Headliners?
200 seats.
Yeah. Huh? Where's Headliners at?
Headliners is on like Baxter's, on Lexington Road.
Oh, okay.
I got a show at Headliners this Friday. MC Light. I'm opening up MC Light. Yes.
That's what's up.
I feel like it feels so surreal. Like I'm 23 and I'm about to open up for MC Light. It's 2025. Black girl from the West End. Like we gotta give.
All right, real talk. I'll give you a flower.
You know,
no lie.
Yeah, it's big. It's huge. Like I'm booked. Like what?
Because you one of the hardest working. You know, I mean, you always working. You one of the hardest working artists. And I always big you up in that category because
thank you.
You can't beat the grind, man. Consistency is the key, man. You got to stay down and keep working, man. It all pay off. Right. So have you talked to MC like that? Have you talked to?
No, and I cannot wait to. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I be kind of shy, believe it or not, y'all. I'm shy until you get to know me. So, but I don't know. I'm gonna be like,
it be like that.
Hey, everybody's. Welcome to my city. Here's a gift.
So how long did you set?
30 minutes.
Oh, really? That's what's up. Are you ready?
Yes. Are you going to get a ticket?
Is it Friday?
Oh, nah.
I work on the weekend. I work on Friday and Saturday.
It's Friday.
I miss a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, it is Friday night. I'll be on stage by 10.
Yep, I work 30 shift with the casino. So I've been missing all type of... But that's one of my goals. Not no New Year's resolution. That's my goal right now. I'm gonna start popping out more and showing my face and promoting the brand and popping up in these dope events. Because every time
I see you in the crowd,
I'm gonna be backstage. I can get no VIP.
Oh yeah, look. Huh? Oh no, you not
in the crowd.
No, you not gonna think you gonna come to one show and then be VIP in the back. Interviewing the talents. No. You gotta come to at least another show.
Okay.
At least 2 shows. Then you can interview MC Light.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
But you ain't come to 2 shows.
I'm gonna do better. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do better.
Playing, y'all.
Dating in 2025. Are you single? How's that? And how's dating being a full-time entrepreneur, rapper? How is that? Oh, she took a sip of the tea. She about to spill it. Oh, took a sip of the...
Spill the tea? I'm single. I've been single for 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I seen you in a relationship or something. I thought I seen...
With who? You haven't seen me on the internet with no man in the last 5 years.
So you've been single, just focusing...
Single.
So, what stops you from... are you just focusing on your career? Is it the guys?
I'm definitely focused on my career. But at the same time, I can't force nothing.
Right.
You know? And I'm not saying in 5 years, no, I haven't met nobody who wanted to be committed to me. Sometimes it may just be, not reciprocated. It may be somebody who really like me that I don't really like, but I just, it just ain't happened yet.
Right. Just ain't in the folds. So,
he's gonna come.
There you go. How do you feel about the state of women rap right now?
I feel like women got the rap game in a chokehold.
I think so too.
Period.
I think they driving
underground, mainstream, upcoming.
So who's your Mount Rushmore of female rappers?
I would say I love Nicki Minaj. I love Doechii, and I love Kenda Man.
I never heard of her.
Kenda Man's hard.
Well, who's she rap? Where's she from?
I don't know where she's from, actually. I just heard a couple of her songs, and I'm like, what?
Who's your
fourth? Bitch can rap. Fourth, I like Lotto. I like Lotto a lot.
Shout out to Lotto. I love her. That last job, Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I like that album. It was a pretty dope project.
It was.
So if you could collab with any artist on earth, regardless of gender, dead or alive, who would it be?
I feel like dead or alive is like too hard. Like I need to be like one dead, one alive, please. Please.
It's your world.
Okay.
I'm just living in it. Whatever you want to do, my G.
Dead Michael Jackson.
Shout out to Michael Jackson, man.
Alive Doechii.
Doechii?
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
How long
She's my favorite artist. Like as of right now, my favorite artist in the world. Like if I like between her, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Cassinet, he's not an artist, but just Cassinet. If I see them, I don't really know. I might just like really freeze up. Like I don't know. Like even still with MC Light, you can put MC Light up there too. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, you gotta write it down. Get you a little script.
Write it down. Nah. Look, you making me.
Ask ChatGPT. What should I say to MC Light? They'll tell you.
Oh my goodness.
Kai Connect. So how?
I love Cassinet.
I love him.
He's just streaming. He's just great aura. My bad.
Go ahead. So how do you feel about like content creating? Like, is that a main part of being an artist?
I feel like content creating is just you marketing yourself as a brand. How you gonna be a brand without marketing? Everybody pays for marketing. Beyonce pays for marketing. Barbie pays for marketing. Netflix pays for marketing. The commercials that pop up on Netflix is marketing. So
they got commercials on Netflix?
Yeah. Oh, you got money. Yeah, he got the premium package.
Hold on.
Well, not the premium, the exclusive.
I don't know. I ain't paid for Netflix in a long time, but they got.
Yes.
So niggas don't pay the extra to get the
extra. I'm already paying to watch TV.
Yeah, it is crazy.
When I'm already paying for Wi-Fi and cable.
Yeah, I didn't know Netflix had it.
Jeez.
I know Tubi. If I'm gonna watch a commercial, I'm just gonna get on some free shit in Tubi. If I'm gonna pay for something, I'm
Shout
getting
out Tubi. Make sure y'all go check out this movie on Tubi called 12 Days of Christmas. Y'all heard one of my records and that.
Really?
Yep.
How did that come about? You want to talk about that?
Shout out to DJ De Niro. He gave me an opportunity to get one of my songs placed, and it got placed.
So do you see yourself as being an actor?
Yes. I've been in about like 11 movies. I just actually, I was actually a stunt double like 2 months ago. Like we was in the Mammoth Cave. It was like 5, 6 in the morning. We was shooting.
You was a stunt double? Mm-hmm. Like how was that? Like what did you have to do? Like
I was actually just dressed like I can't really like say too much. I was dressed like somebody identical. We was the exact same height, the exact same color, and she was famous. Boom. That's all I can say right now. And it was cool as fuck. It was like, because our names are similar, so, like, my real name. So once they said our name, we both walked up at the same time, and it was like, oh. Yeah. It was like, oh. She was like, hey. I was like, hey. I was like, I think I'm your stunt double.
So can you name the movie? Do you know the name of it?
No, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say, because I don't even want to say where they shot the movie. Just, I don't want to disclose nothing.
Oh, okay. Understand.
You're right. Look, I'm trying to get invited back on set.
That's what's up. So you said you've been in 11 movies? Where can you find those movies?
Hulu, Showtime. Actually, me and my friends just shot a short film. It's actually on YouTube called Grace, the short film. It's actually a tribute from a story based on some people who got into a wreck, some kids who got into a wreck on a bus in Radcliffe a while ago. And my friends who shot it, they're born and raised in Radcliffe. So it was cool seeing how the community was supporting us while we was shooting it. Because it was certain times we was like sneaking trying to shoot somewhere. And somebody was like, what are you doing? And we trying to shoot something for this. And they was like, oh, you can use my house. I was like, oh, okay.
Really? That's amazing.
So, seeing that, it was cool. Because, they only have one high school there. Mm-hmm. It's, only one high school in Louisville.
Right.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, when that bus wreck happened, it was, tragic to the city. So, it was cool.
How long ago was this?
It was a while ago. I don't really know the year, but I feel like if anybody look it up, they'll find it. Just, it was not saying, a 1 in a million thing, but it was a tragic thing. Because I think it was, I think it was something like a senior year, like a senior trip. I think they went to Cedar Point, and I think
you talking about that was in on 71. Yeah, where the bus caught on fire. They had a wreck. Yeah, John Wayne.
So it was like based on something that was attached to that. You gotta watch it. I'm not gonna say too much. Can you watch it?
Okay, where can they find it?
I'm gonna put it in the link. It's gonna be on YouTube called Grace the Short Film, and it should be on. It should be attached to Reggie FYM. I don't know. You know Flo? Flo
yeah, I know
shooting
him.
videos. Yeah. I don't know. You should see it on Me Flow's page. I got it pinned on my page. It ain't leaving my page. So
that's what's up. I'm gonna
find it on all those platforms.
So what's your favorite platform for your music and your art? What's your favorite out of all of them?
I love Instagram. I'm still trying to get into TikTok. Still trying to get into YouTube. I feel like I want to start my YouTube journey. I have nieces and nephews, so I feel like just them being able to see the day in the life what their auntie does when I'm gone and they don't see me for weeks. So
that's
they can see. That's cool.
So you ever thought about getting into streaming? Like
yeah, I have a Twitch. I've been on a couple people's streams. It's a lot of people that be streaming in the city. Shout out to Kalia, Bender Boys, out the chat. Day Day.
He's supposed to be in the link though, bro.
Yeah, I even been on Deshay's live. Deshay's Frost.
Who was that?
Deshay Frost. He's a
yeah, okay, I know him. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was over there on Cinco de Mayo. It was cool.
That was amazing. So I see you rocking some brands. You want to describe your brands?
Yes. Okay. Chance Makers Approval. Okay. You can really get him on Instagram at Chance Makers Approval or the Bruno Restaurant, West End, Louisville, Kentucky.
That's what's up.
Shout out to them. And then the hat is from an exclusive merch drop from Mark SoFly, from one of his past albums called Autopilot.
Okay, so do you have what you said you had a clothing line too?
Coming soon.
Coming soon?
Coming soon.
Do you want to shout the name out? Is it on the wraps?
It's on the wraps.
Okay, she got to come back and drop when the movie drop and the clothing line.
When you talk about certain stuff, it's just like, no, the movie, you can't talk about that. Like,
I understand NDA.
But the clothes are just anything like my music. I feel like when you talk about certain stuff, people can just wish bad on it. It's like when people don't tell somebody they pregnant. They won't have a peaceful pregnancy. They ain't work. I didn't tell nobody.
You have a what?
Like a peaceful pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't tell nobody I was moving. I made my flyer and I sent it to who I wanted to.
I think when females are quiet about pregnancies, they trying to figure out who the baby daddy is.
Oh.
Is that out of? I think.
I mean, I personally feel like I've never been pregnant, so I don't know how I would actually really react. But I don't feel like, from my experience of being around people that have done it, that's not why they've done it. They just don't want people in their business. Like some people's family members just be judgmental. Some people just be negative. It's one of those, like, if you wasn't good to me, I don't want you around my baby. You don't need to know about that I'm pregnant. It doesn't matter. If you weren't doing that for me, what you gonna do for my baby?
Hold on, so it doesn't matter that the father doesn't know?
No, not the father.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Like, just other people.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, that's like I said, a private pregnancy. Like, as long as the immediate family, mom, dad, the grannies, brothers are like, that's cool. But, like, putting everything on Facebook, like, it's one of those, I don't know, I might be the one pop up, boom, logging out.
Right. Set the internet on fire. So how do you feel about that?
Not soon.
That red line between being an artist, being a content creator, and your privacy. Like, do you feel like sometimes people overshare? Like, some things ain't.
I feel like people let you know what they want you to know. And that's just that.
There you go. Cause you've been doing it all anyway.
Yeah, because you were really in control. You really in control of.
Real talk. Shout out to whoever you really. That's what's up.
Shout out to the hood. You gotta be careful what you say. That's something the hood taught me.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't had no media training.
Okay, it's born there. You see that DNA. There you go.
But yeah, it's based on what you really want to show the people. What you want to, like I said, back all the way back to the beginning of the interview. What you put out is what people see you as. You feel me? I don't be popping my shit as like I'm the richest female in the city, but shit, I pop my shit like I worked hard. You feel me? And I get what I earned. You know, so. Um, it's just that I'm not ashamed to pat myself on the back or to love myself, and I encourage people to do the same for them. And if it's intimidating to some people, it's on them. You know, I'm not meant for everybody though. No, everybody's not meant for everybody. So I just only don't take it personal, and I feel like some people take that personal.
So, you speaking on that? Could you work with somebody, do some business with somebody that you personally don't like, but it makes sense money wise? Like somebody that you don't, for whatever reason, came to you with a business idea or something. Could you put that personal whatever to the side and
It really depends on what the business idea is and how much money we talking about.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
That like that right there sets the whole different conversation. But yeah, what exactly is the job?
That makes sense because I could look past some shit for $2,000, $3,000, but for $25, kick rock. You know what I mean? I understand.
Even for 2-3 bands, like sometimes I be feeling like all money's not good money. Sure, you know, okay. So I just be feeling like me. Like if I don't like you, I don't want to get money with you. I don't. I'm not saying I wish you bad. I don't wish you bad at all. But you can just get the fuck from around me. Like I'm not worried about you if you're doing good or bad.
Real talk. Yeah, some people couldn't hand me a bag of money. I don't know, just
nothing's free. Nothing's free for real. You know, they gonna come back eventually.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Very successful with my music. On more TV screens and movies. Hopefully directing movies, pushing more of the production side. Mm-hmm. From even just doing events like fashion shows. You know, just doing everything. Like I'm gonna be a Sony. You know, I'm gonna be a Warner Brothers. Like that's why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So some people might be like, "Dang, she doing all of this?" And it's like, yeah, I'm doing all of this because I'm gonna have a modeling agency. I'm doing all of this because I'm gonna have a music label.
There you go.
I'm gonna have this. So I gotta know how to do everything. So okay, I know not to treat them like this because I remember days whenever people did me like this. You know, I've been to movie sets where they didn't pick up half of the crew and the star and the background. We sitting outside waiting on the car to pick us up and it's freezing. I didn't call an Uber to my car. Like I don't play. Right. I'll meet y'all back where we need to go, you know, but just different stuff like that I wouldn't put my people that's on my cast, you know, through. So, on my team.
Right, treat people how you want to be treated.
Treated, facts. So.
A quick fact, treat the CEO just the way you treat the janitor.
Facts.
Man, because the same people you see on the way up is going to see the people on the way down. Yeah. That's my little tidbit. I'm going to start giving little tidbits. So, you want to shout your socials out before we get out of here?
Y'all can follow me on all platforms at The Real Anna B, D-A Real, A-N-A-B.
B Finds is my personal Instagram. Big and Lazy Pod, that's the page Instagram. BigandLazy.com is our website. Go on there. We got merch. We got all type of goodies on there. We got every link we got. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook is on there. And we got a Buy Me a Coffee subscription service. You want to check that out. Okay. We love all the support. We're going to keep going. And we're going to end it just like
actually, my bad. I forgot to shout out my YouTube. I haven't been on the interview in a long time. Sorry, y'all. Can y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel at Anna B 502 and watch me on my journey while I move to Atlanta.
So when's the last time you had an interview? Not the last time you've been here.
It's been like a couple of months.
Oh, okay.
Like I've done some streams. I feel like those are kind of like interviews, but I feel like the streams are a little bit different because it's like people's talking to us.
So is streaming a young thing? Because I got invited to a stream, and I'm like,
I feel like
I'm too old for that shit.
I feel like even when you do when you do your podcast, you can stream.
Yeah.
So that way, like people that's on your Facebook and on your YouTube, like they can be watching us right now. Like they can be typing questions and stuff like that. Like, and I ask about woo. And then it's up to us if we even want to entertain that. But it's just like it's just and you get paid off it.
Oh, okay. So
you need to download Twitch. So like when you doing your interviews, you need to be live on Twitch. You need to be live on TikTok. You need to be live on all of these different things. It can be from your phone.
Right.
Just turn your phone like that and go live.
I'm about to look into that. The streaming lane, because it's definitely. Do you think it's getting like oversaturated? Because it seems like everybody want to be a streamer now. Like,
do you want to get paid? Sitting down doing this?
Yeah.
Right. It feels good, don't it?
Yeah.
Imagine if you can do more.
Okay. Double up, huh? Triple up.
It's like it's not even trying to be funny. It's like it ain't that hard to just set up another camera, a phone. Set your phone up.
Right.
You don't got to hook no cords up.
Just live from the.
They hear you. I heard.
Right.
It's just like if we was live on Facebook right now on our phone, they can hear us.
Yeah, they could. So you think it'll cut off our traffic to our other sites if we go live?
No, because you have people that's on Facebook that don't have Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You have people that's on Twitch that don't got you on YouTube. They just don't got the app YouTube on their phone.
Okay.
A lot of people might be following you on Instagram, think Facebook's lame.
Right.
You know?
A lot of people, that's a lot of people's sentiments.
Right. So you gotta think about that. Like we're making our content for the people. We're not making our content for us. You know, this is for the viewers. This is to educate, motivate,
right,
and support.
And we're going to just like that. BigandLazy.com, Big and Lazy. Pod is the IG.
Big and Lazy.
It was a dope conversation.
Thank you for having me.
Another confirmed multimedia production.
Subscribe now.
This is the Big and Lazy Podcast. Give us something good to eat. Give us something good to watch.